Hello everyone, this is Jack. I am solo casting the Index versus Loyalty game. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we are ready to go. Both teams have readied up and we are going to start. This is a best of one on Clubhouse. This is Index versus Loyalty in Collective Summer Cup 1. Yep. Alright, I am solo casting, so bear with me here. I got a whole lot to do for one person. But we're going to have our bans going out. It should be Index banning right now. Let's see what they do. It's Clubhouse. Not really sure. They're going to ban maybe a Thatcher. Could be Hibana or Thermite. And Thatcher going out. Let's see. Loyalty's banning now. They're banning an attacker. I would not be surprised to see a Hibana ban here. Maybe a target ban on a shield op. We know that Titan likes to play shield ops, or at least he did in the past. Maybe he's moving away from it at this point. But yep, there's a Montaigne ban. I think that is a target on Index. That Cade ban, that's going to be really good for the Moto hatch. Not so great for the kitchen. Well, I guess he's banned, so that helps you open up the Moto hatch. Kitchen, you can still work around it. And then Echo ban, I mean, that's just a quality of life ban right there. No one wants to deal with Echo, especially in Clubhouse. You've got those sites in the basement. It gets really hectic, and when you're trying to plant, you don't want those yokai hitting you. First round, let's see what they pick. Let's see what these 6 picks are. Still in the reveal phase. All right, we're going church first. We're going church. We're going to the basement. I like that pulse pick. And 6ing, yep, showing the pulse, keeping them on their toes. They still have an IQ on the board, so they'll be able to see where the pulse is. But he's 6-picked off of it, which Slayer may be seeing the IQ coming out and saying, "All right, I'm going to switch." It could have just been a bait. I love the Maverick pick. That's really good for the hatches and the walls.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Again, this is a solo cast, so please bear with me on the camera work. I'm doing the best I can right now. Interesting placement of this ADS. It's probably going to get hit from this hatch. Very easy to see. Maybe Maybe
5
not.
seconds to
Let's see
go.
if they got any reinforcements on dirt. Yes, the mute is getting it down. He's got a jammer
Attacker's
up.
objective is to locate a bomb and
Shouldn't
defuse
be a
it.
problem there. Kite's banned, so they can't really get that wall like they would want. But that is okay. Endex spawning near strip club. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Endex. That is actually Loyalty. Endex is on defense. I am sorry for that. We've got a strong presence from the defenders in, I think, server and bedroom. Yes. Got Ben and Titan roaming, going through the bedroom, waiting for those attackers to come in.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
The attackers getting the drones
recover
out,
the diffuser.
looking through server, checking. Got a little presence in dirt right now. This should be fairly easy with this Maverick getting that wall open, going to hit the mute. And dirt is now open. That's going to put a little extra pressure on site. Still roaming around, no contact yet. Three defenders on site, 2 roaming, 1 on the main stairs, 1 in construction. No real contact, no real action quite yet.
Special charge. Stay clear. Here we go.
Fooey taking out Ben Endex. We've got another defender coming in, trying to make it happen for the defenders, taking out this IQ. No pressure yet. There is a strong presence in the kitchen, but no one is pushing him currently. Looking for that. See, he's looking for that pulse. He just saw looking for it. Chill Endex getting a kill on Zulky. No pulse, he's looking, cannot see it, does not realize that he was 6-picked off of it. They must have not noticed that the Ella is on the board.
Just a little prick. Swapping back.
Got a little bit of a
located by
fight
attackers.
going down here on blue hallway. That Nomad just went off full, getting a kill on Nova Endex. It's a 4v3. Bam is pushing through. Noble getting a kill on Titan Endex. He takes the last roamer off the board. It's just Slayer left. Barry takes Chill out of the game. It's a 4v1. What is going to happen here? Slayer not getting the shots onto the Thermite. And Loyalty takes round 1 in this Summer Cup match. All right, so we're going to cash room. Same lineup from Loyalty. No 6-pick coming out from them quite yet. Okay, Nomad switching. Okay, we have a Mozzie coming out. Interesting pick here. Should be useful. Should cover the red stairs, especially with that Twitch on the board. Should help with the operators trying to get that wall, but I don't.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, they only have a mute, so they have to make sure that the Twitch drone does not get that mute off of the wall, or else they're in bad shape. So I like the Mozzie pick. It should stop any problems, but I think it is a little overkill with a mute. I mean, you could just double up on the jammers. There's no Thatcher on the board, so they're just making sure that they're not getting that intel that they need.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Deploying laser wire. Swapping. Dark choices a go.
All right, so we've got a
bomb has been located.
got a Index player in the blue tunnel, hiding in oil pit right now. That is Bam is taking Chill Index off the board. That is the mute. Mute is gone. We see the attackers working on that wall, trying to make sure that they can get that. It's still muted. Nothing they can do to get that. We've got Maverick trying to get the wall open, trying to get in a line of sight under the mute. And there it goes. There it goes. The wall is going out. Noble taking out Bin Index. It's a 3v5 right now. Slayer looking to the floor, trying to get some easy kills from above. Titan holding the red stairs, and Nova watching the garage. That wall is open. Loyalty just holding the angles, getting the information, getting these drones out, making sure that they are able to find these last 3 defenders and effectively push them. Do not go in blind, because we all know in Rainbow Six Siege, you can go from a 5v3 to a 3v1 in a matter of seconds. So they need to get these drones out. They need to get this intel for their team. And they still have plenty of time. They have a minute, 10 seconds left. They can come back. They can take this time to drone it out and get the intel that they need. Defenders just holding these positions while the attackers move around, trying to get a good angle. They're taking a little bit too long. And Nova Index getting the kill onto Famas in the garage. He doesn't have that much health left, but that makes it a little bit easier. Oh, getting taken out from the wall. Twitch getting those shots onto the Maestro in garage. Plant is going down in the default spot near the bomb in servers. It's a 2v4, and Loyalty will take round 2. All right, Index saying that, we didn't do that well. There's probably something off with their positioning. Maybe their op picks. Maybe going to switch something up here. They did hold them for a bit. They're going back to cash. I think that Index thinks they can take it. And it was pretty close, so maybe they can.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
You can stop running your grenades now!
Alright, we're seeing a pretty heavy defense in construction, making sure all those walls are getting done, reinforced. You don't want anyone coming through there. You can get some very nasty lines of sight from this wall and from this other wall that's not getting reinforced right now. Hopefully someone comes back in.
10 seconds remaining.
Activate jammer. Head down.
Very glad to see this wall get
5 seconds
reinforced, and this one actually. This makes this construction site very hard to
Attackers'
push through.
objective is to
So
locate a bomb and defuse it.
we will see how Loyalty will handle that. We've got the mute still, basically the same ops as before from both sides. So let's see how it varies from the second round. We are going into the third right now. That is Noble noticing these little
Bomb located by attackers.
murder holes that are going to the floor into stock. Probably going to avoid that. Not a fun angle to try to counter peek.
Drywall work coming up. Soldiers ready. Changing mags! He shoots, he scores. That's a drone for us.
Mozzie getting another drone. The defenders holding these angles, making sure that no one's coming through the garage or the red stairs. while the attackers are working on the wall. The Maverick is slowly getting this wall open, trying to get the mute jammer, having a tough time getting some shots in his direction. Probably going to get taken out here right now from the Maestro in garage. Is Maverick off the board. He got most of the wall open. He did his job. I think they will still get this wall open. It's very tough. Very tough with the floor open, but there's still a mute jammer, and it's actually in the line of sight. Maverick saw it, but he did not shoot it for some reason. I guess he just didn't recognize it. It's right there in this left corner by Barry on rappel. This Twitch is trying to find it. There we go. It is clear. The wall is getting open, and the attackers can push through. They still need to find where these defenders are. One of the mute jammers is gone. The Twitch is free and clear to go through. They're going in, getting all the ADSs, getting the utility that the defenders need so much. However, there are no grenade operators on the board currently, so those will not play a huge part. Slow push from the attackers here. I mean, they've got the wall open. There's about 30 seconds left. They need to get this plant down. You do not want to be planting in the last 10 seconds of the round. It forces you to plant. You can't pull away. You have to plant if you're in the last 10 seconds. And we are getting to that point right now. C4 is going out. That's a missed C4. Nova Index taking out Chill Index, and Nova fragging out on Old. And Barry taking out Nova. It's a 3v3 right now. The defenders have to hold them, and that's a double kill from Endex, Titan, and Slayer going off and getting the kills from Loyalty. It's a 3v1, just the Twitch left, and Twitch is taken out by Slayer. Endex takes round 3. It's a 2-1. I mean, again, very similar ops. Bringing the Vigil out, I like that pick. Loyalty has been droning a lot, so the Vigil makes a lot of sense, especially for someone that's been roaming. Really interested to see what these 6 picks are here. Bringing out the Jackal, I think that's great. Clubhouse is a big map. It can really, having a Jackal on the board can speed up your roam clear process. With those tracking those footsteps, I think it's a great pick. 6 picking on the Castle is very good. He doesn't realize that they 6-picked off of the Zofia, but they have, and the Castle on the board will minimize, it will eat up a lot of time for the attackers. I mean, they don't really have a lot of soft destruction unless they brought breach charges. There's no sledge, there's no Ash, there's no Zofia, so how are they going to get through these doors?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Initiate jammer.
We've got Loyalty pushing from the east side right now. Probably going to clear through garage and servers. Going to do a heavy-duty, full-scale roam clear here, I imagine. We've got one Index player over by pool table and strip club. Been Index playing Jaeger. Now he's tracked. That's going to be tough. He is surrounded by Loyalty players. He needs to move. He needs to get out of this. If he's tracked, they will see where he is. So he needs to keep moving. He's castled out. What is he going to do? Loyalty getting these drones out. You see this droning from Loyalty. This is what needs to happen when you're roam clearing and you're droning. You've got to see where these defenders are so you don't get hit from the side, you don't get hit from behind. And I honestly think they're wasting a lot of time because Endex is basically backed off from these the roaming. I mean, they've once the Jackal track got out, they stopped. And the impact trick is not going to work. Hamas getting some shots on the chill Index, taking out the mute. It's now a 4v4. The Hibana was taken out as well. Did not get that on camera. Ooh, did he get some shots? Yes. Hamas getting some shots onto the Maestro. Played by Nova. Hamas just causing problems in blue right now. Where is his team? Where is the support right now? Everyone is up or above him. Not really getting any activity from him right now. And all Endex has to do is sit and wait.
Scanning. Face up.
Finally, we see Loyalty pushing down the main stairs. We've got the IQ played by Zulkal and the Jackal played by Fold pushing down the stairs. Oh, Fold getting a headshot on Flare Index. It takes the Legion off the board for Index. Not a lot of time left. 4v2, and these attackers have to push through. They don't have the diffuser right now. They have to hustle. It's a 5 seconds left, 3 seconds on the clock. What is going to happen? The plant is going down. It's just the castle and the Maestro left. And Bin Index will come and get the final kill on Noble. That is the end of round 4. It is tied 2-2 in this best of 1. All right, we're going to gym, bedroom, bringing the not showing the Mira. Usually when you pick a Mira, it kind of dictates what site you're going to, especially on a map like Clubhouse. There's not a lot of spots for Mira. Okay, bringing out the castle. That was a last second change. I like the Maverick pick. We're going to gym, bedroom. Maverick will be really great for that jacuzzi wall, which is over here. I expect he will be on this wall immediately, or possibly in logistics. We'll see how they hold it. I imagine with the bandit, you've got the castle. Yep, they're going to the castle right here with the ADS so that no one can come and hit this. I imagine we'll see a shield go down on this doorway for this bandit. And they'll be able to hold B and Jacuzzi Wall pretty well. But once that Maverick comes out, it's going to be tough. You've got a castle, so no shield. That is going to close off Gym, and you're only going to be able to see it from master bedroom. So I imagine that we will have players in this corner, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, behind the bomb, possibly.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
With the castle wall right here, they could easily play and hold this line of sight through the doorway into Gym. So we will see what they do here. Gotta spawn from warehouses for loyalty, and that makes sense. They're going for that wall. They're going for the Jacuzzi wall right now. This is a very, very, very important wall for the attackers to take. You get a beautiful line of sight through this hallway that cuts off main thoroughfares, and then you have, again, like you can cut off Gym entirely. So this wall is super important, and it makes sense that they would start over on this side of the map.
Ready to push them out. Needle set.
As we see, these flashbangs are going out through the drone hole, trying to mess with the bandit. Yes, getting those bandit charges off the wall. Full taking out bin Index. That takes the Valkyrie off the board for Index. The bandit still causing problems for the attackers. They know the defenders buy servers. They have to get them out because if the defenders are holding servers and you're trying to take gym bedroom, they can shoot you from the balcony. And the balcony is super important. So they have to take servers. Absolutely. That window that Twitch is looking at right now, they can shoot them from there. So they have to, take control of that area, or they need to push another side. Now that wall is soft. They could easily push this. So I think that's what we'll see. He's pulled. He's trying to get those. Yep, trying to get that defender out of construction. Still have a Jaeger in servers. I think they've abandoned that push. They've abandoned the jacuzzi wall for the most part. Last time they tried to take it out, they got shot. So they're just giving up on it. What is this Jaeger doing? Jaeger's hiding in cache. Defenders are looking at server, hoping he peeks his head out. He's already pushing. Thermite is pushing in. Thermite gets taken out by Jaeger. I just missed that, unfortunately. Jaeger getting some shots put on him. He is being surrounded by loyalty, and Twitch takes him out. Bull getting a double kill, taking out Titan Index. The Jaeger is off the board for Index. They're pushing through construction, and it's a 3v1. They know in the hallway. He's completely cut off. And Legion is taken out by Noble or Loyalty. That is a 3-2 right now. The two teams are going back and forth, round for round. Will one of them pull away? There's no overtime. It can end in a draw. It needs to end for a win. If Index or Loyalty loses, they go to the redemption bracket. They must win. They can still fight for a chance at glory, but they need to win. It's much harder to go through the redemption bracket than to just win out on the main bracket. Bringing a cap can to the game, bringing them to the party. Interesting pick, probably to help with the roam clear. I mean, Loyalty is doing a very, very good job of going to the map, systematically clearing and making sure that they can take each room, getting the drones out really well. Great droning from Loyalty. So I think that bringing the cap can is just a roamer deterrent. To slow them down even more, maybe create an ambush situation. We're seeing some of these going out in the actual site itself, which is, I agree with. I mean, it's not something you're really looking for when you're pushing through site. I mean, if you're rushing in and you're not going to be looking at this, you're really not. So I like that, dropping one or two on site and then going out and branching out into other areas. Very, very good play with the cap can.
Attackers are moving out.
We'll see how it plays out. Ben trying to get a spawn peek. Not managing to land the shots. It's still full health for every operator on the board right now. Just letting them know that he's there so that they slow down and they look at it. That is actually a air jab going out to make sure. Already 2 air jabs used. I mean, Nomad just going through this utility like it's nothing. That's probably going to be a problem going forward, but we'll see. Like to keep those and use them inside. Good spawn peek from Ben, trying to get that utility, wasting utility. So I mean, just really useful. We've got a strong presence near garage from the attackers. They're still going to work on this wall. Nova posted up on the balcony in the rafters of garage. He needs to start paying rent because he has been there all game. This is going to be a problem. for the defenders, this wall is already blown open. Nova focusing on that wall, getting taken out by the attackers. Slayer coming in to reinforce. Frag grenade going out from Sledge. And Ben getting taken out by Fold. That's a headshot on the Ben Index from the Sledge. Slayer still in the garage, leaving Maestro to bleed out on the balcony. No one is there to help him. It's essentially a 3v5 right now with Maestro down. He's bleeding out. There's no way they're going to get to him. No way.
Bomb located by attackers.
Sledge getting the drone outs up. Okay, yes, Maestro is down now, and Sledge pushes through the garage. The attackers are taking complete control of garage. Chill waiting to get this headshot on the window. We'll see what happens here. With Sledge, I don't think he will be going through that window, but it could happen, especially with this hole in the wall. Sledge sitting, waiting, watching, trying to get a wallbang. Chill Index getting a kill onto Barry, and Slayer getting a kill on Zolkal. It's a 3v3 right now, but the attackers have the advantage on health. Plant is going down. 3v2, another beautiful C4 going down onto the default defuse. Planting now again. Chill Index taking out Famas, and it's a 1v3, and Index takes it. Slayer getting the kill on Noble as a refrag on Chill. All right, so we see Fold here dropping 7 kills and Noble dropping 6. I mean, doing work for their team, and Barry right behind them. And 5-4 for Index, and Ben bring up the rear with 1. Same with Famas. So if any of these teams, they start having their bottom fraggers, do a little bit more work, I mean, I think we could see these teams pull away. If Ben shows up or Famas or Zolkal show up, I mean, it could be the difference maker. So we'll see what happens. We have seen the side switch. This will be really interesting. It's 3-3, completely tied. Index is going to attack right now. They're moving off of defense. Really interested to see how Loyalty plays its defense on Church.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Razor wire is deployed. Device placed. Place device.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds remaining.
Bringing the Bandit for Church, not exactly
5
sure
seconds
why they
remaining.
did that. I mean, this battery is going to get nailed. This one right here is going to get hit
Attackers'
from
objective
this
is to defuse a bomb.
this drone hole. So Mute would be better. Kaid would be best, but he's banned right now, so that's not going to happen. You've got Index right now pushing from warehouses. I think it's loading docks actually, coming over to garage. Got a Valkyrie on the board, giving out that good intel. Barry playing in the oil pit right now, sitting, waiting for a defender to drop down and to pounce on his prey. Again, it's just a slow start. I mean, Index is getting these drones out just like Loyalty did. They're roam clearing, they're peeking, they're making sure that all these auxiliary rooms like the bedroom and servers are clear so that they have the freedom to go down into the basement and blow open these walls and plants. I mean, with Thermite on the board and a Maverick, I mean, I could see a church push, a church plant going through right here. I mean, planting behind the bar in church seems like a good play, but we'll see what happens. I've seen G2 do this in the past where they go and rip open the wall with the Maverick and then they Thermite it and plant. Could be very, very good strategy for them. Ben getting his breaching charges on the floor, trying to get these defenders out of their holes, making sure that they're not camping, waiting for these attackers to roam through. The bandit charges are on the church wall. It's going to be very tough to get that without the Maverick. Ben Index getting a kill on Fold. That's from Kitchen. Fold is off the board. That's the top fragger for Loyalty. That is a very good pick for the Index crew. IQ seeing those gadgets, using her utility to clear out the goo mines on the floor, getting those ADSs out of the way. I mean, it looks like a moto push, it looks like a church push, and FAMAS getting a kill onto Titan that takes Nomad off the board. That's some good utility gone.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
It's a 4v3 right now. Zokal, the Jaeger getting that kill, and Ben Index taken out. He didn't have a lot of health. 3v2. 3v1, Noble taking out Slayer.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
The defenders are fighting back. There's not a lot of health. Chill is really got to pull something out here, and he gets taken out by the Bandit. Round 7 goes to Loyalty. 4v3. 4-3. Just bad timing. He's trying to make that rotation through the bar, sprinting, doesn't have his gun ready, and Bandit peeks him. Good play from Loyalty, good play from Index, but Loyalty pulls it out in the end. Bringing a whole lot of utility to the board right now. I mean, if you look at Index, you've got Nomad, you've got
Defenders,
Maverick, you've got Thermite, you've got Capital. I mean, these 4 operators alone is really all you need. And then you have Ben playing Twitch. I mean, the amount of utility coming out from Index right now is incredible. I'd like to see what they do with it. I mean, Capital alone is a one-man army. He can plant, he can do whatever he wants. So bringing that Nomad as well, if they use it correctly, it'll cut off the roamers. You could essentially, put a little air jab on this door, maybe one right here. You plant right behind the bomb. These defenders are not going to be able to run through. And then you add in the fact that Capital can just light them on fire with his crossbow.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, a lot of good utility coming out from Index. So interested to see where this plant goes. I would be amazed if they don't plant behind B, but they're going to read into the defenders and move from there. So we'll see.
Evil eye deployed. Jammer activated.
We have Doc playing. We have 2 defenders playing in the garage right now. The Doc, Jaeger even in the oil pit. So really a lot of defenders playing near garage. Jaeger's moving through, going to be roaming. Someone's got Legion played by Famus playing on Red Stairs, and Mute holding Cash. Only roamer is Jaeger. Noble taking out Chill Index. That takes the Maverick off the board. That's a very early pick. Still more than 2 minutes left on the board. The Maverick is gone. Only the Twitch left to get the wall clear. It's going to be very tough for the attackers to get that wall open, and that's such a great pick for the defense. They're playing it smart. They're going to push through garage, but there's still 2 defenders here. Capital can do a lot with this firebolt. That fire is going to drop down. That's going to be, yep. Doc is taken out by Nomad at the door, and Slayer is still in the garage. They push out the Maestro. Garage is clear, but Maestro still there. Ben taking out Zokal, and then Noble, the Maestro, taking out Titan, and Slayer gets the refrag on Noble. Slayer taken out by Mute. He can't push the garage. It's a 2v2. Lots of frags there in the last few seconds. The defenders have slowed down. The attackers have slowed down. What do they do? Still a thermite on the board. Getting that wall open. This is so amazing. You know, 50 seconds, it's a 2v2. They can still get the wall open. So good. And Ben getting the frag onto full, taking out, getting a double kill. Did not see the first kill. Must have just been luck there, but getting a wall bang and taking out the guy in front of him. Very lucky. Incredible kills by Ben there to finish it out. 4-4 right now as Endex ties it up onto Cash. Let's see where Loyalty goes next. They're going to Jim. I suspect we'll see a Jaeger, Castle, Bandit, maybe a Mute. Looks like they're having second thoughts on the site as well. Frost, I actually really like the Frost pick on this map. There's a lot of windows in this area that, you know, make it hard for you to enter if there's a Frost on the board. Now, let's go into the reveal, into the 6-pick phase. Is he going to stick it? Because you could show Frost and still have the same effect. But is he going to stick to it? And it looks like he is. He hasn't completely set. He's the only one, so maybe he will switch. We'll see. Bringing the sledge, beautiful, beautiful. They have a lot of soft destruction. Sledge will be great for those castles. I suspect that we'll see a strong push into Jim from the balcony. We'll see a castle right here. We'll see Sledge come up, hit it, and then that's it. And then there you go. There's Castle putting down his stuff. So they kept the Frost. We'll see it, especially with this Castle. With the one side effect of bringing that Sledge is if he hits these windows. I mean, that's not really going to do anything to the Frost mats, so it won't destroy the Frost mats. So if they do hit this window, the Frost mat will still be there.
10 seconds to insertion.
So that's just a little nuance, little twist for the whole thing. We've got a nice little drone set up here from
Attackers must locate
from
and defuse
Titan,
the
waiting
bomb.
to get that intel. And Endex is pushing through. We've got Zulkul trying to get a little spawn peek from the pool table, not seeing anybody because they spawned on the west side, not the south. That is okay. Endex is going directly to the second floor, getting those drones out into server. So you have to take server. You have to take garage and server if you're pushing gym. It's just you're sitting duck out there on that balcony. If they're in server, they can shoot you from the side. You're not looking. The defenders still putting up some last-minute reinforcements. Maybe the attackers will capitalize on this. Probably not. The intel's going out. Ben knows he's there, but he's not pushing. He's holding this angle, waiting for a counter push from Jaeger. Titan putting some shots through the wall, not hitting anything because Jaeger is no longer in construction. He's moved to the main wall of Jacuzzi, trying to get those shots on Maverick, letting him know he's there. They've already blown open the wall. The mute is gone. The Jacuzzi wall is open, and now we will see what happens. The Sledge nowhere near Jim. Nowhere near Jim. So they have to get that soft destruction on Jim to get that window open.
Reloading.
Not seeing it yet. Chill, just holding this angle, waiting for the defenders to rotate through the hallway.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Loading new mag.
Really no pressure on Jim yet, which is very, very surprising.
Flashbang out.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Full getting a kill on Nova Endex. It takes the thermite off the board. And Famas getting the kill on the Titan Endex and getting refragged by Capital, played by Slayer. Taken out by a spawn peek. A run out from Zulkul from Strip to take out Slayer. What am I watching right now?
Attackers
What
are
an
activating
incredible
the bomb
run out.
diffuser.
And the plant goes down into Jim. We've got a mute down. It's a 2v2. The defenders have to be aggressive here. They have to even it out. Take one of these people off the board. It's over. It is over. 4v5. Endex pulls ahead. What an incredible run out by the Jaeger. I mean, I'm over here worried about servers the whole time, and he runs out a strip club with no time left. I mean, who would have thought? But it just made it easier for the attackers to wait for the rotation from Jaeger down below. I mean, you see the call out goes out. The Maverick is just sitting there waiting for him to run up the stairs, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, he goes through the hallway, and Chill Index is just sitting there waiting to get the kill. Unfortunate, but a good play by the Jaeger, and if only they were able to take out the Maverick before he rotated through.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So look at this kill distribution. We're seeing FAMAS, we're seeing Zokol step it up a little bit, get a couple frags per round, but Gold and Noble and Barry still showing out, still leading the way for Loyalty. The kill distribution is much more even for Index. I mean, Slayer, Bin, Chill, they're leading the way. Bin had one frag
10 seconds
a couple rounds ago and really showing up to the party. Really loving it.
5 seconds left.
We'll see if they keep up the pace. I mean, it's looking very good for Index right now. They need to keep it up, though. If they let up on the pressure, you could easily see Loyalty come back here.
Ready.
Needle set.
Zokol taking out Titan Index very early. That takes the dash off the board. A little less fragging power for Index. Now it's a 5v3. Barry getting another kill on Chill that takes Habana off the board, and just the Thermite left to get those hatches. Now you have to decide, do we get the walls? Do we get both the hatches? What are we going to do? You need to be thinking about this. He only has 2 charges. There's 3 hatches and a lot more walls. So you need to be thinking about this.
My favorite part.
Enemy spotted.
The defenders, these early picks, this is what Loyalty needed to shift the momentum. I mean, it was looking like Index was going to just steamroll them here. They got a lot of intel and momentum when they switched to attack, but these early picks have just slowed them down. They stopped them in their tracks. I mean, it's a 5v3 right now, and there's still a minute 30 left. They have no sort of utility to take out any bandits or mutes. It's going to be very hard for them to push. They're going to have to get some of these batches. They're going to have to get some really good lucky frags. Honestly, I mean, not even lucky, just going to have to frag out. That's basically it. The defenders are posted up. I mean, they've got Barry playing in blue. We've got most defenders and Vigil taking out on the main stairs. This is what I'm talking about. These are these frags that they need to get. Ben getting the kill on Zokol is huge. It takes the Vigil off the board. It's way less fragging power for Loyalty. Oh, Ben just barely avoiding getting headshotted through the wall.
Reloading! Cover me!
Bold almost taking out Ben to the wall, but just barely missing. Let's see what the distribution is looking like. Nova missing the shots onto the Legion. Barry getting a double kill. That is huge. Barry getting the kill onto the players in Moto. Nova getting the kill. And Barry, oh, Barry missing the shots. Missing the shots on Noble. Noble is just left.
10 seconds left.
Ben getting a double kill. The defenders are holding, waiting. It's looking like the plant's going to have to go down in church. The diffuser is down. The plant is not going down. They're going to have to frag out. And Loyalty ties it up. Barry getting the frags at the end, and Famas taking out Ben in the main hallway. What a round by Loyalty, coming out early with these frags on Titan and Chill very early in the round, slowing the attack down so much. I mean, the picks were so key and so early. It makes the attackers think, what are we going to do? How do we adjust? And they started to push at the end. I just think the push needed to come earlier. But either way, really good play from Loyalty, getting those early picks, changing up the momentum, bringing a lot to the table very early in the round, and it worked. It worked really well for him. So Index couldn't get the plant down, and it's tied 5-5 in this best of one for the Summer Cup. We are going to cash. They're bringing a Mira. I think we all know that Mira came to this one site. Go ahead and drop that window on the wall right there. Maybe we'll see one. Probably not going to see one right here, actually. I'm interested to see where this second one goes. Uh-oh, that looks like a mistake. Yep, that's a mistake right there.
Bomb located by attackers.
Barry is upset with that Legion right now. He reinforced the incorrect way, so he can't actually put the Mira down, and that is a waste of utility. He's going to put one on this wall, but he can't really do much about that. That's super unfortunate for Loyalty. Probably a little bit of miscommunication from them. Yeah, he's upset. We might see a little TK come out here.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
Swapping mags.
That is super unfortunate for Loyalty. Just a little bit of miscommunication between Famas and Barry there, but it's okay. It will probably still work out. We've got a push from Index coming through Jacuzzi, moving towards Master Bedroom. Probably going to push through construction here. They're droning out logistics. Yes, this is such a strong presence from Index in logistics and Master. I mean, you have to think that they're going to come through construction. Not going to even fool with the big wall. I mean, not even going to deal with it. and Famas just saying, to hell with it. I'm going to throw a impact at your drone. I don't even care. So the drone's gone, and so is his last impact grenade. We've got Titan just waiting, holding, hoping someone pushes him, but nothing is going to come. Nothing is going to come from Loyalty. They're just sitting and waiting. Minute 45 left on the clock. Nothing from Loyalty right now. I mean, I think they've read into this play. There's no one coming to the main wall. I mean, the main wall is clear. No one's really messing with the garage either. I mean, no one's there. And I think that's a mistake. But Famas taking out Ben Index, and Ben... Oh my gosh, Famas killing Ben. He drops his grenade and kills Slayer. That's a 5v3. That's very unfortunate for Index. And then a C4 comes out and takes out Titan. It's a 5v2 right now. Zolko getting the C4 kill on to Titan. Out the window. Index has moved to a complete stop. Just Nova and Chill left. No health. He's getting taken. He's getting hit by that Maestro window, and he's getting shot at. He's getting shot at by Fold. Fold pushes through the window, makes the rotation, through the wall, excuse me, and pushes Chill. It's just a 5v1. Just Nova left. He drops. The call-out's going out. They can hear him. He's dropping. He's getting ready for this frag. They've already missed the shot, and he's trapped in stock now. This is going to be very tough for Nova. What can he do? He's got a goo mine in him. He has no health. Will he bleed out? And he's get taken out as Loyalty bullies Nova Index in the end. The goo mine does the last bit of damage to take him out. Wallbang through there with a silenced pistol. That is unfortunate. 6-5. If Index comes back, they can end it in a draw. But if Loyalty takes it right now, they get the 3 points. But if Index ties it, it's a 1 point for both teams. I'm sorry, this is actually a tournament, and I am a retard. There are no points involved. This is not a season play. This is actually a tournament. So
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
ATS up and running. Stay clear of ATS line of fire.
Attackers have located a bomb.
forgive my silence.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Reinforcing the wall!
Torches on.
4v5 is already 2 minutes left, and Titan Index takes out FS Barry. Not going to see any action over here near the gym wall.
Some serious drywall work coming up.
The wall being blown open. The jacuzzi wall is taken. I'm sorry. Where did he? So Thermite blew open the wall, and he's actually on the other side of the map. So I guess he went ahead and set the charge and ran over and got it open. So we're gonna see a push from Index over into this area, and Titan gets taken out by Zolkov. Oh, 4v2. How the tables have turned, my friends. It's a 4v1 right now, and Loyalty will take it out. They will win the round. They will win the match. And Loyalty pushes forward into the main bracket, and Index is forced into the redemption bracket. What a showing by Loyalty. 7-5. Incredible display by both teams. I mean, really just good play from both teams. I mean, look at this. Look at this kill distribution. I mean, 3 10s, 3 people dropping double digits, and 2 dropping 9. And then you have Index here. The kill distribution is so clear and good. I mean, both of these teams are so good. We will get somebody in here for a post-game interview. We are going to be inviting Blaze from Loyalty in for the post-game interview. What a display by Loyalty, stopping Index in their tracks, meeting them with aggression very early on as the momentum starts to shift. We're just waiting for Blaze to enter. All right, it looks like we're actually going to be inviting FS Barry, the support player for Loyalty, showing out on Thermite round after round. He's going to be coming in for a little quick post-game interview. Interested to see what he thinks about that match, because they really showed up to play.
Howdy.
Hey Barry, make sure you turn your
Yeah, it's on.
your chat on. Are you in? You set?
Yep.
All right. So what do you think about the game? I mean, tell me about your team. I mean, you guys really showed up, and then once the side switch Index, it looked like they're going to come back, and they're building momentum. But you guys came back and punched him in the mouth after that second round in on the side switch. I mean, what were the thoughts? Like, what was being said in your team chat?
Well, we mostly had one goal in mind, which was to shut down Ben, because we know that he's the best on Endex. So, once the first couple rounds started, we started slamming Ben, and the team chemistry just skyrocketed. We were playing together, usually you're a team, right? You play together, but then chemistry just skyrockets after you win some rounds like that and you take down the best player on the team, in our opinion, personally.
Yeah, so Ben really didn't show up till the attack round came. After the side switch, he really started showing up, and that's very smart to target him. He is a very good player. He has a high fragging potential. What did you guys do to prepare for this game? I mean, how did you know that you wanted to target Ben? I mean, what sort of research did you do coming into it?
Well, our team captain does all the research for us, so basically, before the game, he was like, so here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to need to do such and such, and then usually they'll be like, the best player on the team is this, so try to focus him. So if they're roaming, definitely you want to get a pinch on him instead of just going for 1v1s.
I'll say that the amount of droning that you guys did was incredible. You guys made sure that everything was nice and clear before you pushed, and at some points it was a little slow, I'll say that, but you guys really did a great job in making sure that you covered your backside, covering all the little auxiliary rooms and all that. Do you guys practice your roam clear a lot? I mean, what sort of prep did you do?
Well, we do drone each other in a lot, so we're pretty good as a team like that, but we're also very good on that map. That's one of our best maps, so we just kind of know all the nooks and crannies.
Well, it was incredible to watch. I mean, it was round for round. I mean, I'm looking at the little notepad I have right here. I mean, it started out at 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4. It just went back and forth. So you guys did an incredible job. I was very happy to see you guys show up. I was happy to see Endex showed up. It's unfortunate that they lost, but you guys, you really pulled it out. It looks like you had a game plan. And really happy to see you guys, come out and do well. Do you have any shout-outs, anyone you want to thank before we go?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really great game. I enjoyed playing it. Shout out to Gabe, the owner of Loyalty, for being the man, supporting all of our games.
Well, you guys heard it here. Barry, the support man, coming through, playing Thermite round after round, supporting his team and just killing it. The prep was insane, and that is it for us tonight. Thank you. Loyalty pushes through into the next round of the main bracket, and Endex moves into the redemption. Thank you all for watching. I know it's a late night. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with more games.